Come on, Barney boy. Come on. Right, well, I think we are up. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services virtual dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton, and you join me and the team on Wednesday the 25th of June in the morning. My morning walks are dedicated just to the little guys. So we've got 8 of them out. I'll show you them. I'll show you a couple of them and give you a gauge for the size. Edith's probably our biggest of the little guys. Harris is maybe up there as well. The rest of them are just coming along just now. We'll show you them as we go, and you'll get a feel for our session. But basically, in case you're tuning in and you don't know, I'm a professional dog walker. I look after these guys. It's the way that I put a roof over my head, and I like to show the owners behind the scenes of what we do, so that there's no surprises and there's no you know, nothing that is unsettling for them. And as a result, to show the public what we do also. And it's starting to grow a little bit of arms and legs, if I'm being honest. We've had an enormous positive response to going live every day, and it's quite fun. It's quite good fun. It's nice to have a bit of company that isn't on 4 legs, if I'm being honest. And yeah, so welcome along and join us if you can. We're not live for very long. We've already been out for about half-hour session already, so at the very most we've got about half an hour if we get enough interest and if we get enough enthusiasm out of the dogs. But we'll see how it goes. We'll make no promises, we'll just play it by ear. But the beauty of going live is that we get to show the owners exactly how the dogs behave without any editing or camera trickery or anything like that. But of course the downside to that is that we have to respond to what's in front of us so that we don't get ourselves in trouble live. Isn't that right, Biscuit? As you say, doing your business. And now I've got to manipulate the camera and a poo bag with what's my life. So bear with us, guys. Normal service shall resume. Well done, Biscuit. Good boy, good boy. Well done. If you're new here, we go live every day around about the same time, so walk with us, enjoy a little bit of fun, see how it takes your fancy, get to know the dogs a little bit. We'll try and introduce you to all their characters and what they get up to as we go. We've got one causing a bit of mischief behind us just now. Harris here. Haha. What are you up to? What are you up to? Attacking Ruby's long line. Get asked quite regularly why Ruby's the only dog on the lead. And if you stay with us, the answer to that will become very apparent. At the moment, she's walking as perfectly as could be, and just the same as the other team members, but it's not always the case, as we're going to find out. Harris, what's got into you, buddy? What is it? I think you killed it. I think you did. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. You're a happy pup. Will he go back to the lead and really take that bit of influence? No, he's gone back to the lead. He's gone straight back to it. Hi. Hi. It's going to snag you. Yes. Is that why you're going for it? Because it snagged your legs. Yeah. Thank you. I think that's probably enough, buddy. Thanks very much. I'm going to get him again. It's good for them to have a release of energy in the way that they're doing. They're all kind of doing different things just now. Harris is having a bit of a tug of war with the long line. There's a few of them following their noses. There's a few of them following each other. And maybe we'll get a bit of play and a bit of a chase soon enough. we'll see. I think Harris is probably going to be at the epicenter of that as well. But the dogs are allowed to make all their own decisions. With the exception of Ruby, she gets to make about 99% of her decisions. Just been on the long line. She's actually getting some correctional tugs, not really part of what Harris is doing, but other dogs are stepping on the lead here, and she's getting a little bit like, why am I getting held back here? Completely off camera, you'll not see this, but he's really going for it. He's really. How to train your dog to walk to heel. First of all, make sure they've got an incredible prey drive. Then dangle a bit of rope that makes it think it's an animal. Here we go. Lad, good morning. How are we? Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. There we go, Harris has chilled out a little bit. Hopefully that remains to be the case. I'll show you some of the guys at the back as well in a minute. I'll let them catch up. Barney, you coming, bud? Come on. I know everybody wants to see you. Come on. So back here we've got Barney and Juno. It's fairly typical of them on the second half of our session just to hang back a little bit. They're quite happy doing what they're doing. Barney's maybe a little bit hot, you can see from the tongue popping out there. And plenty of water back at the van, which is where we're on our way to now. So he's not in any strife. We'll keep a good eye on that. But if we need to cool off, and we will actually do this in a second, I'll show you the difference. So we're walking along this path just now. It's a bit dusty, and it's probably the ground is probably heating up in respect of maybe the grass and things like that. So if we walk through the long grass, their undersides, like Charlie's shown here just now, where all their organs are, that'll cool off nicely against the long grass. Charlie, you're not going down there though. Thank you, buddy. And Raymond has joined in. Let him have liberty. Okay, well, we've always got experts in the chat, which I love. Thank you for dropping a comment, Raymond. Ruby here has cost the business hundreds of hours in terms of her freedom and her liberty. And the reason that we have her on this long line is because she likes to follow her nose and doesn't have the same response rate that the other dogs do. This way, gang. Biscuit, Harris. Good, you guys. So after working with her for about 4 years, every single day, we've came to the decision with the family that she can get freedom as much as 10 meters. And if she's enjoying running around with the rest of the pack members, I can disconnect my end and she can get unlimited freedom. But you're maybe going to see as the video progresses that her nose will take over, and whereas the rest of the team will just follow suit and follow along with each other, Ruby will take herself off in random directions at the blink of an eye, and see there within 2 seconds the lead's gone fully tight. And had I not had this on, she'd be into this, the bushes behind us here, and I can't access there. I don't have access to that situation, but she can get in there. She can get up and down very steep terrain, very uninhabitable terrain, so things like nettles and thorns, things like that. She can get into all of those and it doesn't faze her, and we lose hours as a result of it. So we're not doing that. But great question. Harris, Biscuit, we're going this way. Good boy, Harris. Good boy, Biscuit. And then Ruby. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, B. It's a criminal dog. It certainly is. She is. She's a bit of a rascal, as we would say here in Scotland. She's a bit of a rascal, but she's lovely, and it doesn't affect her ability to unwind or have fun, get exercise or de-stress in any way. She just has to be guided a little bit, and in the first instance the guiding would be with my voice and my whistle, but unfortunately she's just been closed ears one too many times. Ruby, this way, sweetheart. I know. Good girl. Biscuit's on the wrong side of the fence. Biscuit, you gonna come? We're gonna go this way. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good, you guys. Right, let's bring it up here. Here we come. Here we come. Who else can we have a focus on? Yeah, it's a cool job, Raymond. It's great. It's lovely to share it with you and with everyone watching along. I do really enjoy talking about it, I have to say. I'm a bit of a fanatic when it comes to dogs and dog behaviour and behavioural science and the way that they all interact with each other and the things that work and that don't work and all those kind of things. I could talk about it all day, every day, which is why I go live. And yeah, we've grown a nice little audience and a nice little community as a result of doing that. Hopefully Ruby's now lost interest in what was over in that direction, and this is actually more towards where we're going, so where we are was a golf course, in case anybody is curious about the land that we're in. This used to be a golf course, and then it was bought back by the council and allowed to be turned into basically not quite an official dog park, but realistically nothing else happens here. Maybe you'll get some people running, maybe you'll get the odd cyclist or something like that, but not really much else. And it's fantastic terrain for the dogs to explore and enjoy. We've got some woods down to the back here, and there's a river that's even further down as well. I don't actually get phone signal down there, so we can't show you it. We can't ever show you it. We can never go live down in that part, but it's nice to go down there, especially on the very hot days. Making sure Ruby's long line doesn't take out any bees there. Very important part of the ecosystem. Where's Junebug? Oh, there she is. I'm going to say not like Juno to go far, but she's over there. Juno, come on. The little princess puppy. Juno here's the boss of the team, aren't you, sweetheart? Hey, you're the boss. You are the boss. And she has a bit of a, if you watched before, you might know this, but Juno and Harris have an interesting relationship with each other. Excuse me while I reel. You can see we've even lost Ruby there. You can see where the orange line goes, but you can't really see her very well. So it's important that I don't take out take out 8 dogs and go home with 7. That wouldn't be a great business model. But yeah, Juno and Harris have a very interesting relationship with each other. Harris is super playful with basically every dog. And Juno can be a little bit possessive of the pack. She doesn't want strangers being part of our team. And she'll often tell him off for engaging in play and then want to play with him herself. The dynamic is quite fascinating to watch. We're not getting much of it just now. I don't know if it's maybe a bit hot for them. We're just getting to the sort of temperature zone of it being a little bit too hot for play. And they're going more towards sort of self-fulfillment, a bit of sniffing, that kind of thing. But we'll maybe get a bit of play with the young man and the rest of the team. We'll see. If you're watching along and enjoying it, do not be afraid to give us a little like. That costs you nothing, guys, but it goes a long way. From my little business point of view, it helps people who might want to use my services discover my business. So if you're watching along, immediately someone has given me another like. I can't see who it is. I don't get to see anything like that at all. It's not like Facebook. Just that number goes up, that counter goes up. So thank you. Already done it. It means a lot. Deva, how are we doing? You well? I've not spoken to you in a while. And Stacey, it was you, thank you. Ah, that's very kind. Stacey, go ahead and Stacey, ask a question about the dogs and I'll give you my full undivided attention like I did with Raymond a few minutes ago. Go on. The floor is yours. Don't feel pressure, sorry, you might not be comfortable with that kind of pressure. You don't need to feel the pressure. It's a safe space here. Edith! Oh, she's off. I don't want to go down this path right this second because there's a couple of bigger dogs just up ahead. And a puppy by the looks of it. We're going to turn around. It's too chaotic. This way, guys. Follow me. There's like 4 really young dogs, all retriever sized, and a puppy. Come on, this way. This is not a drill. Good pups. Biscuit! Come on, buddy. It's not that that's a problem. We've got no problem with interaction, but it's very, very playful. There's probably too much going on to try and speak to you guys and control the whole team. So we'll just choose the path of least resistance, and we'll double back a little bit, and we can just go a different way. Harris, let's see, buddy. Good boys. Right, let me catch up with comments. Calvin said, hi, how are we doing, Calvin? Thanks for stopping by. David's good to hear from you, bud. Stacey has a miniature dachshund, I love it. So we have a dachshund. He's not Juno. He's not with us this week. So Chip comes out every second week with us. So you need to tune in next week, Stacey, for definite to meet Chip. He's part of the team, so he comes out. What does he come out? Monday, Tuesday and Thursday every second week. So we'd love for you to join in on a day that you've got a big affiliation to the breed. But God, I'm getting dragged by Ruby back to see those puppies. So yeah, so you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, follow us along, join in the team, and then you'll see us next week. But yeah, Chip is look at Nell. Hey, sweetheart. You okay, sweetie? You guys have not had any food yet. You need a biscuit soon, probably. Would you guys like to see me give them a biscuit? We're at 9 likes. If we can get to 10, I'll give them all a biscuit. Jeffrey, look at all the dogs. How would you deal with a reactive dog? Great question. Do you mean if these guys are reactive, or if someone came over that's reactive? I suspect you mean if someone comes over. But we can show you this. We can show you our tricks. Ruby, come on, sweetheart. It all depends if Ruby's playing the game or not. Ruby's holding us back like an anchor. She obviously knows something that I don't. Come on, sweetie. Oh, we're at 11 likes, so let's give them all a little biscuit. Okay, let's do that. Who wants a biscuit? Do you know? Ruby? Are we sitting nice? Nell, if you want one, you come in. Come here. Never mind barking at me from there. Barking your orders, like Lady Muck. You sit right there. Good girl. Right, Charlie, we sitting, bud? Good boy. Barney? 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 There you go, bud. Good boy. Good, you know. Good biscuit. Good Edith. Good you guys. Good now. Ruby. Good puppy. Now, you'll have noticed, the eagle eye will have noticed that I've given 7 biscuits. And I've got an 8th for Harris, but he actually... Harris! We've got Brie in the corner here to let the camera focus there. Brie is the same breed as Edith here. Here we go. Off we get. Harris is a fuss eater. He doesn't often take our biscuits, so please don't feel like I've cheated you guys. Sometimes he takes, and he'll come and he'll join the team because he knows what's going on, and sometimes he won't. So there we go. Hey Brie, you come in. Come and see me, buddy. We meet Brie really regularly, we know. Proper bunch of characters. Thanks, Jeffrey. Melanie, I get part Yorkie, party Yorkie, and his name's Remy. Looking forward to meeting Remy. That'll be nice. Nero, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. Hang on. I'm on every social media, Crichton Pet Services, right? Screenshot this just now. I'll give you 2 seconds. Go and message any other social media, any page. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. No, not YouTube, because you can't send a direct message. Twitter, anything else. LinkedIn. I'm on everything. Send me a DM and we'll pick up that conversation and I'll see if I can help you out, because that's a tough one to answer, specifically if you want to talk about Edinburgh. I don't want to encourage anyone to feel left out or that I'm favouritising anyone or anything like that. So I've got people that I have and trust that I would recommend, and I'll do that. If you send me a message with a bit more detail, it'll be a bit easier to do that. So please don't think I'm ignoring it. I will absolutely help you, especially since you're so close to where I am. Actually send me the part of Edinburgh you're in, and that might actually help things as well. So, do you know, reactivity can be really problematic, and with collies, I think I read somewhere that collies are the most likely dog to give you a bite in the UK, in the British Isles. So it's I think the most reported ones are bites from things like German Shepherds and things like that, but I think collies are actually the dog that bite the most, because they're kind of bred to do that. So if it's dog to human aggression, we need to speak about a behaviourist, which requires a university degree. And if it's just a bit of training to try and curtail a bit of a temper and improve a bit of a relationship between the environment and yourself, we can talk about a trainer, and that's a slightly different thing. So we want to get you the right advice. So you go ahead and do that. Stacey, it's amazing they all get on walks. Such a beautiful area. I know. I've got 26 dogs that I look after just now, and I could put any of the combination together. Look at Barney. Do you think he's stressed? Do you think he's stressed out? Barney boy. Are you too stressed for this walk? I think not. I think not. No. I'm still getting dragged by Ruby. She's actually given up. She's laid down. She wants to take me off in this direction, but we're just coming towards the end of our session, I'm afraid. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll bring them in for one more biscuit. Bring in. What's this? Harrison, you come. Is it nice? puppies. Good. Good. Good, Barney. Do you want one, Harris? You want that one? No. Where's Juno? Oh, there you're there. There you're there. Good girl. Good Biscuit. I don't know. I can't remember which of you two I already fed. But Ruby, you fancy a biscuit, sweetheart? And Nell's just behind us. Barney has a Shih Tzu. He's amazing. He's amazing. Yeah, they all gather together for food, and you'll see that they never fell out or anything like that. It's quite important that we instill a bit of safety there in that regard, so they're not fighting over the food, because they know that they're all going to get some food, and we'll do certain things in a certain order just to try and appease certain egos within the team. But ultimately they know that there's nothing to fret about. It's not like we have one biscuit and one dog is going to get it. That would drive up competition, and that would drive up tension between them, so we don't have that. They have a kind of, not an abundance of it, but certainly good behaviour is rewarded, so like this. And so yeah, so anyone that comes in and is showing interest in it and in me, or showing good behaviour like Barney here, will reward that. Ooh. Morning, my dear. You well? Plonk myself down. My treat bag is behind me. If you hear any snarling going on, it's probably because Juno's trying to get into it. But I'm kind of perched on it, so she's circling like a shark to make sure no one's getting any access that she's not. Look at Biscuit here. Look at you, handsome boy. Look at you. Ah, you're a beauty, buddy. You're a beauty. Well, thank you to everybody tuned in. If you've not done it already, we would love for you to join us again. So the best way to do that is hit the subscribe button. I'll stay on for another 10 or 20 seconds. You can hit that subscribe button. You can give us a little like. You can drop any final comments. I'll see if I can read them before we wrap up. We don't really want to go. We've got an amazing audience just now. I know, we don't really want to go, but I have to get you puppies home. I have to get you home. I know, I have to get you home. Get you home. Bless you. So thanks to everyone who's tuning in. Stacey, make sure you tune in. We'll be live again throughout this week, but next week you definitely need to make sure that you don't miss out on Chip and his little nonsense. He's quite a character. They're all characters, to be fair. You're not seeing them at their full potential just now, because it's a bit muggy where we are, and you can just tell from Edith's body language, the tongue's out. We've got that little sort of ladle tongue happening, so it's just starting to dip below the actual mouth itself. And when that happens, we're probably just getting to the stage of just being a little bit too hot, but we're about to go back and get some water. The van is literally, no, where are we parked today? We're parked up here. The van's just behind those trees that I'm pointing at there just now. So we're about a minute's walk until we get some water. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. Yes, you would. But we're taking it easy. We've got nice, easy intensity about us, and I'm pretty sure you would all agree that they're not showing much sign of stress. Just a little bit hot. Just a little bit hot. Charlie, we're going to say bye-bye to everybody. You're going to say bye-bye? Come here, let me get that stick off your head. I know, thank you. What is this? Where did you get this? Hey, what's this? I see you too. I see you too now. Good boy, Biscuit. Good boy, puppy. Biscuit's not a fan of getting touched as much, see? He's quite happy where he was. He doesn't want to be touched. Some of the dogs love getting fussed over. Don't we, Barney boy? Don't we, Juno? Eh? We love getting fussed over. I know. Jean back. We're saying bye-bye to everybody. We're saying bye-bye. Good girl. Good girl. I know. And you. I know. Right, from me and the team, thank you to everyone tuning in. Remember, do us a favour, hit that little subscribe button. You'll see the team again later. Different combinations each day. And there's 26 dogs to make sure that you tune into eventually overall. Oh, we've got some play kicking off. Well, that was short and sweet. I think you've wound Harris up though. So Nero, you make sure you send me that message. Fisherman's Lodge, hello again, nice to hear from you. But we're just about. Thanks to everyone. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great hump day. From me and the team. We'll see you soon. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.